So in this video, man, we got the best assault rifle, which in my opinion is the Grau. You can't deny it. It got nerfed. The recoil is super easy to control, and everything is just so nice about this gun. But we also got one of the best SMGs. I'm not going to say it is the best, but it goes really nice with the Grau, and that is the PP19 BIZON or BIZON or whatever you want to call it. Who cares? And what we're going to do in this video is put those two guns together so you guys could use it in Warzone and absolutely shred people. So we're going to get into this. These guns are very nice, and they're very good for all certain situations and stuff, and you guys are going to be smacking people. So let's go, let's start this video, and yeah, I can't wait to show this one with you guys. What is up, guys? My name is Nick, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare, I guess, slash Warzone video, because this class is mostly made for that, but I like playing with it in multiplayer as well. And this one right here is completely, like, it's literally overkill. So you got the Grau, which is made for long distance, and you can shoot people at mid-range as well, but then you got the PP19, which does amazing damage. I think it's the second or the third strongest SMG in the entire game. Like, it actually does really good damage. It does great damage per second, and you guys are going to see it out. And not only that, it has so many bullets that you barely have to reload this gun. So if there's people rushing you at far range, drop them with the Grau and then switch over to the PP19 right away. But nonetheless, guys, man, if we could drop a like on this video. Yesterday we smacked at 50 goals, so if we could do it again and head all the way up to 65 on this one, man, you guys could do it. We could do it in a few seconds as well. Go ahead and smash it. That would be amazing. I know it's hard, I know it's complicated, but yeah, it just takes a second, guys. Go ahead and smash it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. We're really close to 610,000, like just a few people away, man. So go ahead, make my day. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll just make my day. And also, guys, let me know down in the comments below if you like the Grau after the nerf or not. I know a lot of people are like, no, dude, the Grau kind of sucks now, but that's more of a placebo effect. You feel because it got nerfed, it actually sucks, but it's not that bad, dude. It's still a great gun, and a lot of people think the FAL is the best gun ever, but I want you guys to know, like, everyone who says that, they use it for long range, and the long range never got buffed. The long range damage is exactly what it was all the time. Like, the buff is mostly in the close range area and whatnot, and that's where people don't really use the FAL, and that's where you actually see it doing a lot better. But nonetheless, guys, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the Grau first, and then we'll move on to the PP19. So the first thing at first is the actual perks. Now, depending on what game mode you're playing, this is going to change. If you're playing multiplayer, I highly recommend, what the hell is that? Recommend either running Scavenger or EOD, whichever one you like the best. And definitely Ghost on multiplayer and tune up so you guys can actually get your field holders a lot faster. And that's if you want your dead silence or your stop and power, whatever you're using. Those are the only two I really recommend. You'll get those quick. But if you're playing Warzone, you might want to switch off and not use Scavenger whatsoever because it's useless, and put on EOD. And you might not want to keep Ghost on because you want to put these two guns together, so then you got to put Overkill, and then instead of tune up, you're going to run Amped so you could switch weapons a lot faster. Now, I highly recommend C4 no matter which game mode you're playing. If you're playing multiplayer, throw in a stim shot. If you're playing Warzone, use anything else. I mean, stim shot's so cool if you want, but literally use anything else. So the Grau is the first class we're going to talk about, and this one hasn't changed much. This is still one of, or very similar to one of the classes I've used before the actual nerf. Now, the muzzle is going to be the monolithic suppressor. We get sound suppression, and we get damage range. Dude, everyone knows what it is. You need to use it if you're playing Warzone. Even in multiplayer, it's nice, but we're going to take it off in multiplayer, and we're just going to switch that one attachment. But either way, Warzone, keep the muzzle monolithic suppressor. You lose ADS speed, and you lose aim, walking steadiness, but in my opinion, it's all kind of worth it. Next off, and all the other attachments after this go for both game modes, is going to be the Barrel Tempest 26.4-inch Archangel. This gives you damage range, this gives you bullet velocity, but it also gives you recoil control, which is something you kind of need since this gun did get nerfed. You do want to have that extra recoil control with you, even though it's still very easy to control. Again, you're losing ADS and you're losing movement, and this is where I say, if you're playing multiplayer and you're not using the muzzle, go ahead and run the laser tack laser so you can get ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. If you're playing Warzone, that's really not as needed, so you don't have to run the laser whatsoever, but on multiplayer, that's the one that I recommend rather than the muzzle. Now, the underbarrel is going to be the Merc foregrip. I mean, we could use the Commando, we could use anything else like the Ranger, who cares, but in this game, like, since this gun did get a nerf and it did catch a recoil nerf, we kind of want to run the Merc foregrip, which gives you the best recoil control out of all weapons, but it also gives you hip fire accuracy, which is nice advice in case you do engage people up close and you don't know how to stop them because you can't switch to your PP19 fast enough, at least you could start hip firing before aiming down sights. And the ADS is very slow on this gun, so you definitely want to be able to do that. But you don't only lose ADS with this attachment, you actually lose some aim walking movement speed as well, which is something I'm not crazy about losing, because then you're just sitting there like a sitting duck out in the open. But I mean, hey, if you got to lose something to get that recoil control, I think that's kind of worth it. Now, the ammunition is going to be 60 round mags. If you're playing Warzone or multiplayer, I mean, it's really worth running. There's no point in not running 60 round mags. You barely have to reload your gun. You could get a bunch of kills and then you could go and worry about reloading and whatnot. And it's only 60 rounds. It's not that heavy. It's not going to make the reloading super long or anything, so don't worry about that. And the last attachment on this class right here is going to be the rear grip FTAC R89 rubber. That's really what it is. It's the rubberized grip tape, guys. And the main reason we're running this one is because we want, again, that extra recoil control. It did catch that recoil nerf, and we got a bunch of them giving it back in this. So it barely feels like it got nerfed whatsoever, but the ADS is going to be slower than usual. If you're one of those people who you could control the recoil a little easy and you don't care about the nerf, then switch over to like the stippled grip tape or something like that, just to get that little ADS advantage. But at the same time, this class, you're going to feel super accurate. It's going to feel like a laser. You definitely want to use it. Now, the gun that I really want to share with you guys is the PP19, and that's what makes this class amazing. So the Grau, you got people at long range, you're going to drop them and you're going to do whatever you got to do, and it's going to be really good. But the PP19 is what's really going to kick into action up close, and I feel like the PP19 is one of those guns that's better on Warzone than it is on multiplayer. But even on multiplayer itself, I actually love using this one. Like, it's actually really damn good. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite class for this, and there is one thing as well on this class that some of you guys might not like. I'm going to warn you ahead of time, but it's still really good to have. So the barrel is the 8.7-inch steel. This gives you damage range, it gives you bullet velocity, and it gives you recoil control. And the other thing I like about this gun is that it doesn't have too much kick. So switching from the Grau to the PP19, you don't have to worry about much of a recoil difference. It feels very easy to control, and that's what I love about it. Now, it does take away ADS speed and it does take away movement speed, but it's an SMG and we're gonna be getting those back, especially with the next attachment. That's the laser, and that's the TAC laser. You're getting that ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. And normally when you get aim walking steadiness, you lose aim walking movement speed, which I'm not crazy about losing. But in this case, the only negative is the fact that your laser is visible. So that's why I think out of all attachments in the game, the TAC laser is one of the best ones, especially if you're looking for ADS speed and stuff like that. Now, the stock, this is where I said you guys might not be too happy, and that's going to be the no stock. Like, it gives you movement speed, which is great, and it gives you ADS speed. And the reason I'm running no stock is because we're going to lose another ADS and movement on this class. I kind of wanted to get it back, but we all know that you do lose recoil control and aiming stability with this attachment, and the recoil control did get nerfed and is a little harder to control, which is something I'm not crazy about. But at the same time, we got the barrel 8.7-inch steel, which gives us that recoil control that we desperately need. But we're not even desperately, I mean, this gun ain't bad at all to control whatsoever. Now, the next one, this is where I said we needed to put the no stock on, and that is the ammunition 84 round helical mags. Now, the reason we're using this is because we don't want to reload, man. If you could go on multiplayer and you could kill, like, literally, if you aim properly, aim high, and drop people in just a few bullets, you could probably get like 15 kills without even reloading this gun whatsoever. You get 84 round mags, and this gun takes like barely any bullets to kill one person. So that's what I love about it. Now, you are going to be losing ADS and movement speed, which was one of the main reasons I said, you know what, I think the no stock is going to have to be what we got to use on this class, and it is. So it definitely is. Now, the last attachment, we want some more ADS back because we don't want to lose any whatsoever, and that's going to be the rear grip stippled grip tape. This gives you ADS speed, and it gives you that super important sprint to fire speed, and you do lose aiming stability. But you guys know me, aiming stability is not something I really care about losing. It's not something that I think is that important in the game. So yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and use these classes. Just a little recap, the Grau, man, that has great distance. It's really good. The recoil is so easy to control, even though it got nerfed. The PP19, again, the recoil is super easy to control. It's great for up close and mid-range. I wouldn't use it at far range, which is why we got the Grau on this class. Now, guys, like I was saying at the beginning of this video, if we could hit, man, the hardest like goal I set this whole week, that's 60 likes, man, that would be amazing. That would be super cool. So you guys could go ahead and smash that. I would superly enjoy that. I don't know if superly is really a word, but we're gonna use it anyways. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those notifications turned on. I mean, by the time I upload this video, we might be at 610 already, but at the time of recording, we're not. So I mean, if you guys could do it anyways, regardless of the number, I would truly appreciate that as well. And yeah, guys, let me know know down in the comments below what you think of the Grau after nerf. I gotta know if people still love it or if people are hating it. I think I kind of like it better, to be honest. I don't know what it is. I actually like the gun better. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!